Okay, so I got two big shipments, and I'm going to go through and video each piece. I was going to go knock off and check off um, the invoice, but since I don't know what half of this stuff is, I'm going to kind of film it, go through it, and then piece it together a little bit later. So let's see what came in. So I've got the hydro sieve, so I got two of those. Both of them came with filters and the couplings for each one of those to go into. Also shipped out some foam and some PVC glue to put it all together. This looks like it's 3-inch pipe, and I'm going to guess that is pretty close to 25 feet. And then each of the hydro chambers came with all this stuff in it. So both hydro chambers have the line, I guess it's the felt liner that goes underneath the plastic, underneath the waterfall. So it was all stuffed in there. And then each of the chambers itself came with all the hoses and attachments inside. So this came inside of that, and this came inside of that. And then I got, because I'm not sure how far apart those hydro chambers have to be, because I'm working with limited space. So I got extra. This is going to be 6-inch. So I've got 6-inch pipe here, and I believe this is the 6-inch pipe that came with them to connect them. So that's how far they're designed to be apart. But if I need to, I can put those this far apart depending on what kind of space I have behind that retaining wall. And then this is the hydro vortex, and just look at that thing. Now that kind of blew me away. When I saw that, I thought, I knew the hydro chambers were going to be kind of big. I knew that they were going to take up some space. This, the only word that comes to mind is Gargantuan. That is huge. So this is going to go up on top of the retaining wall. I mean, up on top of the where the fountain water, where the waterfall begins, and it's going to pour out and kind of cover. It's huge. It is Gargantuan. Another thing that was huge is when I was looking at this, I really thought that was going to be something you twist with your fingers. This is Gargantuan too. I mean, look at that. That's huge. That's huge. And then underneath it, I think, is the storage unit it goes into, but I don't know if that's going to be big enough. I might have to cut some holes in that. And then the grating for the vortex chamber, and then all of the filament. I guess it's not called filament. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's like straining debt that goes in the bottom of the vortex chamber as kind of the filtration system. Also within that came labeled pipes. So it looks like this one says backwash, so it's coming off at the top. It's 3-inch filter in from 3-inch T. So this, I think, is going to be all connected to either this, which came inside of it, or that. And then finally, once again, huge. I mean, this filter is huge. I mean, it's not a filter. Sorry, that's the pump. That's the pump to get the water up the hill. So this is going to be a awesome waterfall when it gets completed. All right, so I'm going to do is take a little video of where I'm at in the back, and maybe line some of the stuff back there, and kind of show you where it's going to go and how much work I got to go. But that's everything that came. I think I've got one more shipment with the rubber filament that's coming down. All right, talk to you in a minute. I also wanted to point out a few things. As I'm moving things around, I'm beginning to see kind of the construction on this stuff. I'm going to put this one in the light. Oh, sorry about that. So this is in the hydro sieve before it enters into the chamber. And I'm not much sure what to expect with this, but obviously it's the filter is going to get any of the large matter through there. I'm really impressed. It's got some weight to it. I mean, it's all metal, but it almost looks like it's got a triple layer of screen on there. So it's got two the outside layers are, looks like they're about a 1/16 of an inch apart, mesh, but the mesh on the inside, which is kind of being protected by this outside, is much thinner. So it looks like this is going to have no problem at all catching anything that gets through there. So the idea is that you just take this out, clean it up, put it back in. Gets back to my main idea. Once I install this, I want to have as little upkeep on it as possible, and if I do get in trouble and I got to do a major cleanup, it's all part about having something easy that I can do that's not going to take all day. And from what I've been seeing so far, everything's very well put together, and I have a feeling once it's together and in the ground, it's done. This is going to be a good project. All right, I'll be back.